Right now on Apple Valley News Now live at 6.
On this Veterans Day, is thank you for your service enough? How Kennewick's ceremony highlighting a deeper issue, distinguishing performative gestures versus meaningful support.
Also, Pasco balances local urgency with grant requirements, how the Sandiford Parkway project is testing patience while ensuring compliance.
Then students get a lesson on service in Benton City, but a retired colonel also shares the importance of understanding sacrifice.
And from the Yakima Valley to the Columbia Basin, pretty quiet tonight, but we're seeing some clouds start to roll in and a big change in the weather. All the details coming up. The news at 6 starts right now.
This is Apple Valley News Now at 6 on your side.
Thank you so much for joining us here on this Veterans Day. For Apple Valley News Now live at 6, I'm Wendy Redmond.
And good evening, I'm Austin Reed. It's Tuesday, November 11th. We are going to begin in Pasco, where the city is partnering with Transpo Group USA to enhance pedestrian and vehicle safety.
This effort marks a significant phase in the Sandiford Parkway and Road 76 intersection safety project.
New at 6, Apple Valley News Now's Monique Garcia shares that this effort reflects the city's long-term journey to improve traffic safety.
Although it's titled the Sandiford Parkway and Road 76 Intersection and Pedestrian Enhancement Project, Maria Serra, the Public Works Director for Pasco, highlights that the project also includes improvements to Road 68 in addition to Road 76.
Some improvements fulfilling the gaps in sidewalk along Road 76. Just south of that intersection.
Serra also credits successful grant funding as key to sustaining this design phase.
The important part is that 86.5% is being paid by the grant, and the 13.5% remaining is the local match. So that's the ratio at which the city pays for these improvements.
With funding secured through the Highway Safety Improvement Program and local match secured, alongside the Transpo Group USA partnership, Serra shares the timeline for the project.
The design should be completed by the end of 2026, allowing us to begin construction in 2027.
A timeline that surprised Mayor Pro Tem Charles Grimm.
It takes them a whole year to put up a plan for this. I mean, I want to get going. I'm just got ants in my pants over here. It's going to take them through the end of next year to really complete just the plan for this.
Serra explains that the longer timeline is necessary due to the grant regulations and ensuring the project's success.
Yes, the contract supports the design plus the permitting to be able to do it. And then the project goes through a review through DOT, through local programs that ensures that the design is being done in compliance with the regulations of the grant, and that our specifications in the project are compliant with DOT standards, which is important for the use of those dollars to be valid.
The total cost for this design phase amounts to $369,116.05. Reporting in Pasco, Monique Garcia, Apple Valley News Now.
All right, Monique, Mayor Pro Tem Grimm, who has witnessed a car crash at the site, calls these improvements a desperate need for the community. Before we get to the rest of tonight's headlines, we got to talk weather.
Yeah, pretty quiet day out there today, don't you think?
It was just a little chilly. Stacey Lee joining us now. That's really going to be the story this week, but also some changes you're monitoring tonight.
That's right. We're queuing up some rain, some wind, and even some mountain snow. But right now, staying in Pasco tonight, looks like traffic is moving along great. 40 degrees, humidity at 100%. Keep an eye on that. We had a lot of patchy fog in the area, and you can expect to see that once again overnight in the early morning hours, right about your commute time. Remember to turn on the low beams. People can't see you. We want to avoid accidents. All right, 40 degrees all through the region. The warm spots are Pendleton, up Battle Mountain and Walla Walla. It's just a nice warm pocket of air hanging out there. A little bit cooler as you head towards the east, towards the west, excuse me. But overall, we're looking pretty good tonight. We're going to stay above freezing all through the region. Coldest air we see tonight will be in Ellensburg at 35 degrees. So looking pretty good. But yes, we do have changes coming. Cue the rain. That's going to come in late Wednesday night into Thursday morning and stick around probably till Friday. So cloudy and cool tonight. We have that patchy fog developing around the area. That rain comes our way Thursday and Friday, and then cue the mountain snow at pass level. I'll let you know what to expect the upcoming weekend on the way. Austin, Wendy.
Stacey, thank you. Now to more local news. It has been a Veterans Day full of celebrations, including a 2 decades-long tradition in Kennewick's Columbia Park.
Apple Valley News Now's Caleb Stipkovitz takes us to this year's event and tells us what service members are saying about the holiday.
Hundreds gathered here at the Kennewick Regional Veterans Memorial, watching service members raise the flag on Tuesday morning. It's been a Veterans Day tradition in Kennewick for 21 years now, complete with speakers, a flag-raising ceremony, and the singing of the national anthem. Kevin Velicki, a Marine and a Vietnam veteran, has organized the event for the past 2 years. He says the celebration takes Veterans Day beyond just a holiday. It's a time to come together.
A few of us reaching out, working together, and that's the key thing, working together as veterans organizations, cities and counties to be able to do this. This memorial is a testament to what people can do.
Every Veterans Day, we're told to thank the service members in our lives for their service. But it leaves some veterans wondering, is that enough? One Army veteran says that he went to a restaurant the other day that offered a small discount on beer for veterans. He says he understands the sentiment, but he feels like actions like that can sometimes come off as performative.
People want to show appreciation, but at the surface of it all, it doesn't feel genuine. And that's one of the most honest, in my opinion, the most disrespectful things that you can do. Capitalize on the pain that we've been through without, wanting to get to know the individual.
So what do veterans think is a more meaningful way to show appreciation? For Snipes, who runs his own housing and social work nonprofit, it comes down to getting to know service members on a personal level, and he asks to be treated like anyone else, with kindness and courtesy. And for Velicki, he says that he appreciates everybody who came to Tuesday's event, and he's excited to continue building upon it in the years to come. From Kennewick, Caleb Stipkovitz, Apple Valley News Now.
All right, Caleb, thank you. Organizers of this year's event expanded its reach, working with several local veterans organizations to bring more service members to the event. Wendy?
While most students had the day off for Veterans Day, the Kiona-Benton School District took time yesterday to honor those who served. The district held its annual Veterans Day Assembly with several hundred students in attendance. The assembly featured veteran guest speakers, a video montage, and remarks from school leaders. One veteran in attendance, Benton County Sheriff's Deputy and retired Colonel Brad Clippert, says service and sacrifice are very important for students and young people to understand.
Somebody has to be willing to pay the price, and I and multiple other veterans have paid that price. And we just want to let the kids know that, you don't have to serve in the military, but we encourage you to, because freedom isn't free, and we pass the baton to you.
The assembly was closed out by thanking veterans for their service and reflecting on the true meaning of the day.
Well, the holiday season is kicking off in downtown Kennewick, and local businesses are encouraging you to shop small this year. The historic Downtown Kennewick Partnership is celebrating the start of its holiday campaign with That's the Ticket. It starts this weekend, followed by Plaid Friday and Small Business Saturday. Organizers say it's a chance to celebrate the more than 130 locally owned businesses that call downtown Kennewick home, places that help shape the community and give back all year long.
Here in downtown Kennewick, here on the main street, we believe in the power and magic of community, of knowing your neighbors, of feeling you're truly a part of something.
Button says downtown merchants have plenty of holiday events planned, from family-friendly activities to special sales, all aimed at bringing people together and keeping holiday dollars local. Small Business Saturday takes place the weekend after Thanksgiving. Organizers say it's really a perfect time to discover something new and support the heart of the Tri-Cities. Apple Valley News Now live at 6 on this Veterans Day is just getting started. Coming up next, a Pasco organization breaking down language barriers for business owners, how they are removing obstacles to success.
And rainy weather is on the way, but tonight, beautiful out there. Here are some live looks from around our area. Stacy's coming back to detail when and where that rain will hit in her full First Alert weather forecast. Stay with us.
For 48 straight years, Ford F-Series have been the best-selling trucks in America. We got here by never settling. But what's really made Ford F-Series #1 is you.
For 25 years, you've made Triple Play more than just a place to play. You've turned it into a place where memories are made. We want to thank our amazing guests and community. From birthday parties to company outings and spontaneous weekend adventures, your memories are what make Triple Play special. Here's to 25 years of fun and many more to come. Thank you for being part of our story.
Dear Savvy, who says you can't have it all? You've got the tech. You've got the drive. And now you've got Toyota value.
Right now, you can lease a stylish new 2026 Camry for just $329 a month. Find yours at Toyota.com. Toyota, let's go places.
This river wasn't dammed in a day, and GMC trucks weren't built overnight. Like every American achievement, they are a result of dedication. Over 100 years dedicated to the art of engineering and the ambition to always move this country forward. Get 0% APR on Sierra 1500 models. We are professional grade.
The Veterans Day sale is on now at all Walker's Furniture stores.
Get some of the biggest store-wide savings of the year, including double discounts. Or no money down, no minimum purchase, no interest financing for up to 5 years. Living rooms to bedrooms, dining sets to mattresses. Save big and make your home a space that everyone can enjoy.
And with a double sales tax discount, it's the perfect time to get your home ready for the holidays. Today through Tuesday at Walker's.
Meet the Moore family. They switched from cable internet to Ziply Fiber and got so much more. Mr. Moore got more upload speed for next level gaming and live streaming to the masses. Mason Moore got even more done for his sneaker business, quickly uploading HD product demos and video conferencing without freezing.
Brad, you're on mute.
And now that her family doesn't need her for tech support, Mrs. Moore has more time to stream games into overtime.
Let's go!
Get more of what you love by switching to Ziply Fiber for $65 less per month than cable at ziplyfiber.com.
Attention viewers! Good News Today, produced by Richland Lutheran Church, airing Sundays at 9 a.m., will be airing this Sunday at 10 a.m. Good News Today will resume its regularly scheduled time on Sunday, November 23rd at 9 a.m.
For 48 straight years, Ford F-Series have been the best-selling trucks in America. We got here by never settling. But what's really made Ford F-Series #1 is you.
Apple Valley News Now investigates patient complaints against a local doctor Wednesday at 6.
Welcome back, everybody. The Tri-Cities Hispanic Chamber of Commerce is helping local entrepreneurs turn ideas into reality.
Yeah, new at 6, Apple Valley News Now's William Albert shows us how the Tri-Cities Hispanic Chamber of Commerce is helping bridge the gap for Latino entrepreneurs trying to start their own businesses.
The Tri-Cities Hispanic Chamber of Commerce, located in Pasco, has been hard at work for several years connecting aspiring business owners with the proper tools and guidance they need, offering support in everything from licensing and marketing to business planning. The Chamber works with a large variety of people looking to start businesses in things like cleaning, construction, landscaping, and hospitality.
We do big community events. We do one in the summer, and then we started a new one in September. And that just highlights the Hispanic commerce around the area.
Contreras says that one of the Chamber's biggest focuses has been making resources more accessible for Spanish-speaking business owners, helping remove barriers that often hold them back from getting started.
Take a step back and realize that a lot of people still have like a language barrier and not everything is translated. So what we did is we just started working with state agencies. We ended up doing the first small business fair in Spanish.
The Chamber also provides hands-on help through small business advising, walking newcomers through each step of the process.
We can walk them through every step of forming their LLC,
setting up their accounts with DOR and applying for their business license application.
Many of those businesses start small, often family-run operations that fill essential needs in the community.
Maybe considered micro as well, so maybe it's just like a family business, or the first 2 years, the only people that are going to be working at it are family. And the other popular one is also daycare, which is actually a huge need in Washington State.
For local business owners like Jose Trejo, sharing his culture through his work is a big reason why he started his business.
The sky is the limit, believe me. We have a lot of projects to think and the business, and the most important, we need to serve the community, to share the culture, to share the flavors of the country we came.
The Tri-Cities Hispanic Chamber of Commerce continues to be a vital resource for local entrepreneurs, helping bridge culture, language, and community through business. In Pasco, William Albert, Apple Valley News Now.
For more information on the Tri-Cities Hispanic Chamber of Commerce and their resources, just head on over to applevalleynewsnow.com.
We have a couple of consumer alerts for you. First up, the government shutdown may be nearing an end, but that doesn't mean the impact on air travel is ending anytime soon. The Senate struck a deal Sunday, and now the House has to weigh in before the president can sign it. Until it's signed into law, air carriers must incrementally reduce flight capacity at 40 major U.S. airports up to 10%. The FAA's emergency order calls for airlines to cancel flights between 7 and 8 days before they are scheduled to fly. Once those flights are canceled and passengers are informed, they can't easily be restored. If the shutdown ends this week and air traffic controllers come back to work, one aviation consultant thinks air travel can be very close to be recovered by Thanksgiving.
Rental car companies are seeing a spike in one-way rentals. It comes amid the widespread flight cancellations at major U.S. airports. The flight cuts have led to thousands of delays and cancellations across the country, as you know. And rental car company Hertz has reported a 20% rise in one-way rentals. Travelers are renting vehicles as a backup plan to help reach their destinations.
From Apple Valley News Now, First Alert Weather with Stacy Lee.
And we've had a fairly quiet day today. Ridge of high pressure is the reason for that, but you see it starting to move on out. You see all these clouds starting to swoop in, and you'll see those clouds start to develop and build overnight tonight. Now that means for us locally down here, we're going to see some fog developing in some areas. Right now, we've got 74% humidity in Yakima by Mart Skycam, looking down into the valley. Winds are light at 3 miles per hour. Fog likes to creep up late at night and in the early morning hours, so be prepared for that. Temperatures holding steady in the 40s through most of our viewing area. We're down to 38 right now in Ellensburg. Nice and warm in Hermiston, Pendleton, and Walla Walla, closer to 50 degrees there. Here's the next system that's moving in off the coast. It's kind of a southerly flow, so it's going to be pretty active. But if we take a closer look, it turns kind of into a cyclone. It's not an actual cyclone, but it swirls around like one, and that tends to bring the strong gusty winds. Now, the strongest winds will be on the west side, but we are going to see gusty winds again as that moves on shore, 20 to 40 miles an hour on Thursday and Thursday night. So far, no advisories, but we'll keep a close eye on that. There's your rain chances in Yakima for Thursday, 70% chance, and a little unsettled, as you can see, heading into the weekend, but much lower chances of rain Friday and beyond. Futurecast is showing a couple of pop-up showers coming through overnight tonight. That's hit or miss. More than likely, we'll just see clouds in the area. But as we move through our Wednesday, you'll see increasing clouds. Cue the showers in the evening hours and overnight for most of us. And we'll see those showers kind of linger around into your Thursday morning. Could impact that commute. Definitely the wait at the bus stop. It might be a little bit wet on Thursday morning. Those showers will kind of come on and off throughout the day on Thursday, so fairly wet there. And then we're watching the mountains on Thursday for snow to start up, and that'll start up on Thursday night, as you can see here, and into Friday. What are we expecting? 2 to 3 inches at pass level for Snoqualmie and White Pass. In the Blue Mountains, we could see less than an inch for the Washington Blues, Oregon Blues looking at 1 to 2 inches of snow. So be prepared for winter travel conditions if any of those areas are in your plans for the next few days. Temperatures overnight tonight, 30s and 40s, not too bad out there, staying above freezing. We're watching that patchy fog through the Columbia Basin and beyond. You'll see those showers start to perk up, and it stays a little unsettled right on through next week. Taking a look at Yakima, we'll see cloudy skies, showers on Thursday, less chances over the weekend, and then we're keeping our eye on another storm to move in next week. A little far out to predict that one, but there's your cloudy skies and your rain, and of course your fog. So be careful with the fog conditions and make sure you turn on your low beams in the morning so everybody can see you. There's those rains and gusty winds for Hermiston as well. So pretty on par for fall. Our temperatures are about 3 to 5 degrees above average, so not bad. It's not
nice.
Cold. Just kind of nice cold.
Nice cold.
Nice
I like that term. I'm going to start using it. It's nice.
Not that cold where you're like, oh. No, it's kind of like, oh,
Yes.
feels good. Yeah.
It's
That will be on the way.
Yeah, brisk feeling. All right.
Yeah.
Thank you, Stacey.
All right, still ahead. 2 forces of nature colliding, lava and a spinning dust devil that creates an extraordinary display in Hawaii. More on that when we come back.
You know, there's no substitute for hands-on experience. Over the years, I've probably turned and read every one of these pages. This may just look like a pile of papers waiting to be shredded, but to you and your loved ones, it represents a wealth of trusted experience.
This message is brought to you by Allen Brecky Law Offices.
The holiday season is in full swing at Shelby's Floral. Shelby's invites you to celebrate the joys of Christmas. Step into a wondrous world filled with the magic of the holiday season. Discover beautiful holiday decor, seasonal centerpieces, and gifts that capture the spirit of giving. Let Shelby's inspire you with a beautiful custom arrangement to complement your seasonal style. At Shelby's, we can bring your home to life with the joys of Christmas. Celebrating 50 years of holiday giving. Come visit Shelby's Floral on Clearwater in Kennewick.
Ever feel like something's missing? Like there's a hole in your morning routine? Well, we've got just the thing. At Some Bagels, we make more than fresh bagels. We make a variety of baked goods to fill your day with everything you've been missing. Have your favorite coffee drink with our in-house roasted espresso beans. And enjoy your bagel with our flavored cream cheeses. Because at Some Bagels, the only thing better than the hole in the middle is everything around it. I want some, you want some, we want some. Gimme Some Bagels.
In an instant, your world can shatter. At Quantum Legal, we understand injuries can be an immense burden, taking a toll on your body and leaving you drowning in medical expenses. Battling insurance companies without legal representation will make matters worse. We are committed to advocating for your deserved compensation. Quantum Legal, where compassion meets justice.
From creating memories to finding the perfect gift, Steel can help make the holidays even easier. Check off more of your wish list when you get an extra battery with select Steel battery sets. Happy holidays from Steel.
Locally owned and operated, Fable has quickly become one of the Tri-Cities' favorite dining destinations for lunch, brunch, and dinner. Now offering breakfast 7 days a week starting at 7 a.m. Farm to table, savory to sweet, and everything in between. Fable Craft Bar, your all-day dining destination starting with breakfast at 7 a.m. 7 days a week. On the river, north end of Columbia Center Boulevard.
You know, there's no substitute for hands-on experience. Over the years, I've probably turned and read every one of these pages. This may just look like a pile of papers waiting to be shredded, but to you and your loved ones, it represents a wealth of trusted experience.
This message is brought to you by Allen Brecky Law Offices.
Check this out, an amazing video of 2 spectacular phenomena occurring side by side, showcasing the show-stopping power of nature. The video shows Hawaii's Mount Kilauea volcano spewing a massive fountain of lava, a reported 1,000 feet into the air. And then right behind it, a tornado-like funnel of dust and ash. This is what they call a volnado. A twister-like occurrence is caused by the contrast between the heated air near the lava and the cooler ambient air. This isn't the first volnado to accompany Kilauea's recent eruptions. Another smaller funnel was caught on cam back in September. What nightmares are made of, Austin?
Look at that. Wow.
Yeah.
A woman led law enforcement on a chase across Southern California all the way to Mexico. Authorities say the 29-year-old experiencing a mental health crisis on Monday allegedly stole a minivan from an addiction recovery home in Ventura County. During the chase, deputies tried several times but failed to stop her with spike strips. The woman ended up driving about 150 miles over the course of 2 hours, reaching speeds up to 90 miles an hour. California Highway Patrol called off the chase when the woman got to the border to protect law enforcement and other drivers. All right, everybody else is signing off, but we're just getting started with the region's only live and local news at 6:30 p.m. Up next, one resident follows his World War II father and Vietnam brother into service. Residents at Brookdale Canyon Lakes gather for a morning of memories, and we'll share it with you on the other side of the break.
First Alert Weather Radar, sponsored by Idaho Central Credit Union.
Legacy lives in the people who've made this place home. For decades, Happel and Community First Bank have been part of that legacy. Different names, same mission, invested in every relationship. We're coming together to keep building what matters. Because legacy doesn't end. It lives on in every loan, every dream, every member helped.
Hi, welcome to Happel.
Bathfitter does showers? That's right. We offer a wide selection of beautiful and functional showers in all shapes and sizes. We can even convert your bath into a shower. How about that? With our seamless one-piece walls and hundreds of design options, you'll get a beautiful new shower to fit your needs, guaranteed for life. Bathfitter's been around for 40 years, and we've been experts at showers for just as long. Get yours today. Bathfitter, it just fits. Go to bathfitter.com to book your free consultation.
At Smoke City for Less, we understand every smoker is unique. Explore our over 1,500 vape flavors and specialty curated selection of tobacco products. Your perfect flavor and blend awaits at any of Smoke City for Less 6 locations. Save your pennies. Smoke City for Less has the lowest prices. Find the best vape mods, batteries, kratom, and specialty products too. Our knowledgeable staff is always on hand to provide personalized recommendations. Smoke City for Less. We smoke the competition.
Soon.
What about now? Hey, Dad!
Life's better when you're under our roof. Because when you feel protected, with coverage that moves with you, you're free to enjoy your dreams.
Isn't this the dream, Grandpa?
Bundle life and save up to 43% on home and auto. American Family Insurance. Get a quote and find an agent at amfam.com.
Busy work week or feeling under the weather? Prosser Memorial Health's Prosser Clinic, located on Chardonnay Avenue, is open 7 days a week from 8 a.m. to 6 p.m. Your health can't wait. Prosser Memorial Health's Prosser Clinic is open on weekends. Walk-ins are welcome, or call 509-786-1576 to make an appointment. This is how we care.
Welcome to Nob Hill Casino, your premier gaming destination. Experience the thrill of a Vegas-style casino featuring the friendliest dealers in town. Join our Players Club and unlock exclusive rewards every time you play. Challenge your skills at our 16-lane bowling alley. Unwind with a drink at our cozy bar, or enjoy breakfast, lunch, or dinner at the Last Frontier. The ultimate entertainment experience has something for everyone. Nob Hill Casino, where locals come to win.
A local doctor and regional medical center in a legal fire store.
I don't view intimacy the same anymore.
And former patients who seek justice.
My life will never be the same.
What they say happened behind the white coat. Apple Valley News Now investigates. Wednesday night at 6.
Next DT, our Wicked exclusive with Ariana Grande and Cynthia Erivo in Paris.
We too need the tissues.
Plus, it's an NCIS set hopping exclusive. Next DT.
Tonight at 7 on Apple Valley News Now.
Right now on Apple Valley News Now live at 6:30.
Pasco moves its Veterans Day ceremony to Volunteer Park for the first time. What the keynote speaker and Vietnam veteran says humbles him.
Plus, from state championships in Pasco to the regionals in Spokane, Kamaikan boys cross-country team extends their season after finishing third in state.
That and more right now.
This is Apple Valley News Now at 6:30 on your side.
Welcome back, everybody. Thank you for joining us on this very important day. Of course, it is Veterans Day. Yes. And from all of us here at Apple Valley News Now, thank you for your service. And I know Stacy has a little treat for us. Not a local one, but a national one.
Let's go ahead and take a look. Stacy, what do you have?
That's right. So celebrations were going on all across the country, including the Windy City of Chicago. Check out the building there. That's the Blue Cross building there, and it says, "Thank you, vets." And you can see a time lapse as the sun starts to rise in Chicago. I'm sure that's the Great Lakes out there we're looking at. But yeah, pretty nice little tribute from them. We don't have any big skyscrapers like that around here, but I thought that was pretty neat. All right, live look outside locally, 40 degrees in the Tri-Cities right now. Look at humidity at 100%. You can almost bet we're going to see some fog just like we had earlier today in the morning hours. You'll see that. Temperatures around the region warm here in the foothills, a little bit cooler as you get into the basin. We are expecting rain late Wednesday night, early Thursday morning, most of the day Thursday and beyond. There's a slight chance. There's that fog in your forecast for the morning. Temperatures ranging from the 30s to the lower 40s. We're going to be in the 40s and 50s. And then finally, everybody in the low 50s. So we're a few degrees above average, actually, guys, for this time of year. So again, tonight, cloudy and cool, patchy valley fog. Rain comes back Thursday, Friday. Mountain snow. We'll tell you just where and how much we're going to get. Austin, Wendy.
Thank you, Stacy. On Veterans Day, communities across the Tri-Cities are taking time to honor those who served.
At Brookdale Canyon Lakes in Kennewick, residents and staff paused to recognize the men and women who dedicated their lives to protecting our country.
Apple Valley News Now's Dan Hansen shows us how the community is celebrating the heroes who call Brookdale home.
At Brookdale Canyon Lakes, red, white, and blue fill the room. So do stories of service. The ceremony is a chance to honor veterans who now call this senior living community home.
I appreciate it very much. I hope that this continues to be the case, where the American people honor the veterans who are in the forefront of their protecting and their safety.
Kilbury says he was inspired to join because of the history his family had in the military. His dad served in World War II and his brother in Vietnam. Residents representing every branch of the military gathered for a morning of gratitude, reflecting on their time in uniform and what Veterans Day means to them.
It's the bond that you get to see them every day, you get to understand their history, and you get to appreciate their service.
Brookdale staff say recognizing the more than 30 veterans in their community is something they do all year long.
We really appreciate our veterans, and we want them to know that how much we appreciate them, not just on Veterans Day, but every day.
A simple ceremony filled with pride, gratitude, and memories, reminding everyone that freedom is never free.
Yeah. Thank you.
Dan Hansen, Apple Valley News Now.
Wow, just a heartfelt tribute for those who gave so much.
Yeah, Brookdale Canyon Lake says they plan to keep celebrating their veteran residents with events and stories that honor their legacy for the rest of this year and into next. Over in Pasco, they are remembering and honoring the people who gave us our freedom. This year was the first year the city held its ceremony at Volunteer Park. This is new video into our newsroom. The ceremony keynote speaker was Felix Vargas, who is a veteran and retired from the U.S. Army. He says a day like Veterans Day means a lot to him, as he is proud to have served in Vietnam from 1961 to 1971. Beyond Veterans Day, Vargas says he is humbled when he does and goes into a grocery store and has a kid come up to him and tell him, "Thank you for your service, sir."
So just recognizing a veteran. I mean, if you appreciate your freedom, you're going to thank a veteran. So community members will find a way to do it, whether it's a handshake, a slap on the back, or just saying, "Thank you for your service."
Vargas says he felt proud and honored to be this year's keynote speaker to honor veterans. He says he took a lot of time thinking about his speech because he felt there was so much to be said and to keep it in a short time.
In local sports news now, the Kamiakin boys cross-country team finished third in the Washington State Championships.
Yeah, new at 6:30, Apple Valley News Now's Jake Gable caught up with the team right before their final race of the season.
The Washington State Championships for cross-country were held in Pasco, making the drive to the race about as long as the course itself for Kamiakin. The team finished third in state and did so while some members were battling illness.
I got sick the week before, so it wasn't my best race, but one of the coolest things that I thought about was as soon as you turn over that first hill, it got dead silent and all you can hear was breathing and footsteps.
I'm as proud of this team as any team I've ever coached, and they've come a long way.
While the state championship race may have been completed, their season isn't over just yet. They were invited to the Nike Cross Regional Race in Spokane, where they'll compete against some of the best teams across several different states. Racing at Spokane Polo Grounds, the race is about even more than just putting up a fast time.
It's at a course that, in fact, I actually broke my ankle at last year, so it'll be fun revisiting that course. But yeah, we're just going in to the championship race and hopefully be able to get some good times and kind of our last chance to do something great as a team.
Third in the state, Coach of the Year honors, and 5 runners being named to the all-conference team. Kamiakin has one more chance to add even more to a very successful season. In Kennewick, Jake Gable, Apple Valley News Now.
Racing this Saturday, the Northwest Regional includes the top runners from 7 states across the Pacific Northwest.
In health news tonight, the Food and Drug Administration has named an agency veteran and oncology leader to head its largest division. In an announcement today, the FDA tapped Dr. Richard Pazdur to lead the Center for Drug Evaluation and Research. The agency branch oversees the safety and regulation of most prescription drugs and over-the-counter medicines. He came to the FDA in 1999 to lead the Division of Oncology Drug Products. In 2017, he became funding and founding director of the Oncology Center of Excellence, which aims to develop and regulate products for cancer patients.
We have a baby formula recall we need to tell you about tonight. All ByHeart brand whole nutrition infant formula products have now been recalled. This recall was expanded to include all unexpired cans and single-serve packets. The move comes after the Food and Drug Administration started investigating a wave of infant botulism cases across the country. Laboratory data shows ByHeart whole nutrition formula might be contaminated with the bacteria. The company says it will keep working to ensure safety and transparency going forward.
Still ahead on Apple Valley News Now live at 6:30, it is Fly the Northwest. Tonight, we're taking you to a place with an abundance of peace, quiet, and wide open spaces.
Then Stacy's coming back with a look at your full First Alert weather forecast, getting us all ready for more rain on the way when we come back.
Right now, you can get 4 free phones plus 4 lines for $90 with no trade-in.
Are we having the wool pulled over our eyes here?
Nope. And you get the latest phones.
High five.
Get 4 phones plus 4 lines for $90, and we'll pay off your current contract when you switch. U.S. Cellular, now part of T-Mobile.
Are you living with dry AMD? If so, you could be on the road to geographic atrophy, or GA. GA can be unpredictable and progress rapidly, causing irreversible vision loss. But with Izervay, you can
slow it down and get it going slower.
Ask your doctor about Izervay.
Izervay gets GA going slower.
Izervay is the #1 prescribed FDA-approved treatment for new GA patients. Izervay is an eye injection. Don't take it if you have an infection or active swelling in or around your eye. Izervay can cause eye infection, retinal detachment, or increased risk of wet AMD. Izervay may temporarily increase eye pressure. Do not drive or use machinery until vision has recovered after an eye injection or exam. Izervay is proven to slow GA progression, which may help preserve your vision longer.
Izervay gets GA going slower.
Slow your GA. Don't delay. Ask your doctor about Izervay today.
It's the music that revolutionized the sound of Christmas. Mannheim Steamroller Christmas by Chip Davis. Celebrating the holiday spirit for 40 years. Don't miss this holiday extravaganza.
Bringing holiday cheer to the Toyota Center November 30th. Tickets available at Ticketmaster.com.
Mannheim Steamroller Christmas by Chip Davis. America's favorite Christmas tradition.
Did you work at a DOE nuclear site? Do you have your white card? Talk to CNS Cares. We provide the best in-home care for former energy workers. Our local nurses bring you reliable, compassionate care you can count on. And your dedicated care manager will help you get all the care and benefits you've earned.
If there's a lot of things you want to do in life, you probably need to get on this program.
Who you choose matters. Visit cnscares.com.
I mean, I could not lose. I was running out of places to put it. Craps, blackjack, slots. It was unreal.
Speaking of unreal, why do you have 6 fingers?
Oh, that. Well, with payouts like this, Northern Quest decided to save money on actors' fees, so I'm actually AI generated.
Oh, okay.
How about that?
Attention viewers, Good News Today, produced by Richland Lutheran Church, airing Sundays at 9 a.m., will be airing this Sunday at 10 a.m. Good News Today will resume its regularly scheduled time on Sunday, November 23rd at 9 a.m.
U.S. Cellular makes it easy to switch. Get $1,100 off any phone with no trade-in.
We don't even have to trade in our teeth?
Nope.
I almost lost this one.
Get $1,100 off any phone with no trade-in, and we'll pay off your current contract when you switch. U.S. Cellular, now part of T-Mobile.
Tonight on Fly the Northwest, we're in the heart of the blues, meeting a farmer whose family has worked the land since 1875.
He is a 5th-generation farm boy who says for beauty, peace, and quiet, there is no place like it on earth.
I'm a 5th-generation farm boy. We've been doing this since 1875. I started when I was like 14, spotting trucks in the field, and then drove truck for quite a while, and then I started driving combine at 17. Went to college over at WSU, and then came back in 2002, and been doing it ever since. We're in the heart of the Palouse, and we harvest soft white wheat and garbanzo beans. My dad and I farm about 2,400 acres. Crops this year are average to above average. It's always beautiful this time of year down in here. It's always good to see people come down and watch what we're doing so they understand where their food comes from. really can't beat this area. I mean, for beauty, I mean, when you get outside the cities, it's just nice to see openness, wildlife, the peace, the quiet. I've always been in love with it. Just to be out here and to live out here, there is no place like this on earth.
Absolutely gorgeous, and you can check out more Fly the Northwest video clips online at applevalleyNewsNow.com.
From Apple Valley News Now, First Alert Weather with Stacy Lee.
And we'll start with a wide look outside that ridge of high, that H that's circling around. That's why we've had clear skies today and pretty quiet weather, but it's slipping on out of the area. And guess what? Here comes the clouds. So cloud cover moving in tonight. Probably going to see some fog again in those early morning hours. 40 degrees right now, Dust Devil Skycam in Pasco, 100% humidity. So yeah, I'm thinking we're going to have some fog. Now our feels like temperature is 36, so it feels a little bit crisp outside. Winds are light at 6 miles per hour. Let's take a look at current temperatures elsewhere. We've been kind of steady. It hasn't really changed in the last couple of hours, staying in those upper and lower 40s through the region. This is the system that moves on in tomorrow, coming up from the south, but it's kind of a circular pattern. In fact, I wanted to show you guys that. They call it like a cyclone, but it's not technically a cyclone. It's coming down, it's whipping back around and moving back up. So it comes from the north, goes to the south, moves back into the area. And when that happens, we see strong gusty winds. Now, the most impactful winds will be on the west side of the state, but we're also going to get gusty here Thursday to Thursday night, 20 to 40 mile an hour gusts in some areas, especially those windy prone areas like Ellensburg, the foothills of the Blues, and so on. Chances of rain increase to 70% for Yakima on Thursday, and then we have little chances of rain moving through the weekend. 50% chance for Tri-Cities on Thursday with unsettled weather into the weekend. Our futurecast shows a stray shower moving through overnight tonight, so maybe a couple of sprinkles as the clouds start to build. The bigger rain will start in the evening through the Yakima Valley, and then overnight those rain showers will move on into the Tri-Cities, foothills of the Blues, and northeastern Oregon, Hermiston, and those areas there. We're also keeping a close eye on the mountains because with this wet moisture and those cooler temperatures, we'll start seeing snow at pass level. Not expecting a ton, but 2 to 3 inches is possible I-90 to US 12. Now this is over several days, so we're not expecting that all at once. Everywhere else will stay without snow, a couple inches possible in the Oregon Blue Mountains. Tonight, temperatures stay steady, 30s and 40s. We're above freezing all through the region, so enjoy the mild overnight lows. All right, patchy fog developing. Look for that for your morning commute. Those showers moving in and then unsettled into the weekend with some breezy winds. Yakima, same thing, 10% chance of rain tomorrow, increasing on Thursday with unsettled weather for the next 7 days there. And for the Yakima area, Ellensburg, 32 degrees. So one chilly night there Thursday night. That could cause slick roads, so be safe out there. Walla Walla also could see some patchy fog in the early morning hours, kind of like you did this morning with those breezy winds. And in Hermiston, we will have cloudy skies and unsettled weather with some showers possible through the weekend. So there you go. Bigger chance of rain on Thursday, and it should kind of peter out by the weekend. So we are keeping a close eye on the Aurora Borealis, aka the Northern Lights. I'm getting photos. Well, you guys need to keep snapping photos, but I'm seeing photos all over social media where people are walking out right now, get in a dark spot and look up with your camera and you'll see the Northern Lights. So.
We've sent Austin out there a few times to go look and he's like,
it's too bright.
I don't see it, I don't see it. Anyway,
it's too bright
maybe
right
not,
here.
Maybe not right here. So.
When we get off the air tonight, we're gonna go somewhere.
Yeah, we'll go,
We gotta get somewhere dark, but look up because they are there.
Very cool. All right, well, coming up, a stubborn marine mammal stands its ground. The standoff when we return with What's Trending.
Dear Friday, let's put good times in gear. We've got power tailgates to power game days and a trailer backup guide that's the champ of the ramp. Heck, we might even cancel Monday. Toyota Trucks.
Right now, you can lease a tough new 2025 Toyota Tacoma for just $259 per month. Find yours at Toyota.com. Toyota. Let's go places.
It matters every day and every night. It matters that we're not just in your community, but that we're part of it.
We'd be happy to help you.
Making sure everyone feels welcomed and rewarded.
Extra bucks on the way out, okay?
It matters that we're here for what the doctor prescribed.
Thanks so much, Eric.
And also, just what the doctor ordered.
Need some help?
Right by your side.
Hi, Alex.
Right when you need us.
I'm gonna go grab that for you, okay?
Welcome to CVS. Join us.
Don't let a small kitchen disaster ruin your holiday. Call your local appliance experts at Fred's Appliance. Upgrade your home by saving on all GE appliances. From laundry to dishwashers and refrigerators, we have what you need. Right now, save over $800 on this new induction range. At Fred's Appliance, we have in-stock get-it-today inventory, so you can get your dinner plans back on track.
Wheel of Fortune Live, America's game show, comes to your hometown. In this thrilling live theatrical experience, contestants are randomly selected from the audience to solve puzzles and win big. Live at Legends Event Center, Saturday, November 15th and Sunday, November 16th. Don't miss your chance to spin it to win it. Get tickets now at Ticketmaster.com and at the Legends Gift Shop. Don't miss Wheel of Fortune Live.
The Veterans Day sale is on now at all Walker's Furniture stores.
Get some of the biggest store-wide savings of the year, including double discounts. Or no money down, no minimum purchase, no interest financing for up to 5 years. Living rooms to bedrooms, dining sets to mattresses. Save big and make your home a space that everyone can enjoy.
And with a double sales tax discount, it's the perfect time to get your home ready for the holidays. Today through Tuesday at Walker's.
Mid-Columbia Libraries invites the community to come together through the power of stories by reading great books and meeting the authors who write them. This year's Mid-Columbia Reads Literary Festival celebrates Remarkably Bright Creatures by New York Times bestselling author Shelby Van Pelt. Join us Thursday, November 13th at 7 p.m. at CBC's Jurdy Center in Pasco. Enjoy an evening with the author and get your book signed. This free event is open to everyone.
Apple Valley News Now investigates patient complaints against a local doctor. Wednesday at 6.
All right, time for What's Trending. Mother Nature has a decent sense of humor. Just take a look at this big, goofy sea lion that made its way onto a rainy road here in Washington State.
Yeah, and then refused to budge, just standing its ground in front of a police vehicle out there. PD shared images of the big guy on social media, saying the surreal sight was definitely not on their bingo card for 2025.
That's right. UPI reports the Department of Fish and Wildlife was informed and rescuers were able to eventually coax the stubborn mammal back to a nearby river.
PD later updated their Facebook profile photo using Photoshop.
I didn't know they hang out in rivers. Who knew?
Yeah.
Or on roadways.
Or on the road, yeah, I was going to say. He looked pretty steadfast there.
Sure did.
All right, well, moving on to Clinton, Tennessee. Fame isn't just found on the big screen. It apparently wears a badge and a smile.
That's right. Deputy Mark Hollywood Whaley got his nickname in high school, and after 42 years in law enforcement, it's a name that everyone recognizes.
So it's no surprise that when the dance team needed one more for their big performance, Hollywood took on the role. There he is. Moments like these are even more special considering just a couple of years ago, he thought he'd taken his final bow.
So he was diagnosed with throat cancer in 2023, forcing him into retirement and away from the students he loved so much. But cancer couldn't keep him down for long. He was cancer-free the following year.
And maybe you won't find his name flashing in lights, but the hallways there there isn't anyone more famous than him. So good story. Love that.
I love that. Yeah,
yeah,
absolutely.
All right, McDonald's popular McRib sandwich is back. One of my favorites.
Is it?
But there's a catch. It's only available at select locations, including only 8 in Washington State.
According to the McRib Locator website, some markets have a website.
The McRib Locator website.
Oh, no.
Yeah, it said that some markets began selling the sandwich last week.
Show me a McRib sandwich near me. It's unclear how long it will be on the menu.
Of course, McRib, boneless pork and tangy barbecue sauce topped with onions and pickles on that home-style bun. I'll admit, at least once a year, I try to have one.
Are you going to try to find one of those 8 locations?
Now there's only 8 locations.
Got to get that locator
Got to go online.
Right.
You've got a cool picture.
That's right.
Next.
So again, Northern Lights, get outside with your camera. I want to see your photos, and we'll have your reason to smile coming up.
At Bruce Heating and Air, your comfort is our business. With over 30 years of professional HVAC experience for residential and commercial properties, you can rest assured your heating and air system is in good hands. In addition to providing quality heating, air conditioning, ventilation, and installation services, Bruce Heating and Air also houses a full-service sheet metal fabrication shop.
Now through December 31st, receive rebates up to $1,300 off on a new Daikin Fit system, plus free thermostat when you finance through Bruce Heating and Air.
Want your home or business to remain clean? Here to meet all your janitorial needs, R&S Janitorial Services. They have serviced the Valley for over 20 years, specialized in cleaning all offices and businesses to warehouses, commercial buildings, and more. R&S keeps the inside of your business or workplace clean and professional at all times. You keep doing what you do best and let R&S do the rest. Call R&S Janitorial Services at 509-840-7100 today.
Lung disease is very difficult to live with in many ways, and our goal here is to truly live the mission of Good Shepherd, which is patients first, always. Our pulmonology and sleep medicine team is here for you. We're here to provide you world-class care. Please contact us and come to see us. It will be our privilege to serve you.
Good Shepherd Healthcare System. Patients first, always.
Legacy lives in the people who've made this place home. For decades, Hapo and Community First Bank have been part of that legacy. Different names, same mission, invested in every relationship. We're coming together to keep building what matters. Because legacy doesn't end. It lives on in every loan, every dream, every member helped.
Hi, welcome to Hapo.
Welcome to Nob Hill Casino, your premier gaming destination. Experience the thrill of a Vegas-style casino featuring the friendliest dealers in town. Join our Players Club and unlock exclusive rewards every time you play. Challenge your skills at our 16-lane bowling alley. Unwind with a drink at our cozy bar, or enjoy breakfast, lunch, or dinner at the Last Frontier. The ultimate entertainment experience has something for everyone. Nob Hill Casino, where locals come to win.
Everyone deserves to be connected. Big cities, small towns, everywhere in between. And staying connected shouldn't break the bank. That's why T-Mobile and US Cellular are joining forces. The best network just got bigger, and we're combining it with the local service you know and trust.
First Alert Weather Radar, sponsored by Idaho Central Credit Union.
And welcome back. There we go. This is from Susie Mabry of West Richland. That is her looking outside. So visible Aurora Borealis, aka Northern Lights, tonight. So get outside, snag those photos, use that QR code right there on top of your screen, or go to our website and submit a photo there. Again, I'd love to see all of your Northern Light photos. I've been seeing them all over social media tonight, thanks to Lifetime Dental. Real quick, tomorrow morning, look for that fog to be present in the area. Low beams on, people cannot see you. I know we forget it's morning, and my lights are auto, and so I have to remember I've got to turn them on when we have things like fog in the area, so be prepared for that tomorrow.
All right. Thank you so much, Stacy. Thank you for joining us.
Yeah, hoping your news is good news. And from all of us here, thank you, veterans.
Thank you.
Happy Veterans Day.